and welcome back. I hope you got a chance to look at my last video where I dove a little bit into the 4 financial goals I have for myself and my family. And then I also shared a challenge that I participated in last year with my dad and sister, where we spent 30 days not spending a single dime on anything outside of our bills, except if it was at the gas station or the grocery store. So back to business. In this video, I want to talk a little bit about organization and structure for my home. Like I already mentioned, I'm married, I have 3 young girls, I work full time, and my life is consistently busy and chaotic. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those moms that was born with whatever it is that you moms have, where you're able to keep everything on track and in order, where you're able to keep your house clean, keep up with the laundry, cook your family awesome meals every night. I'm failing. I'm failing at being able to do any of that. But instead of accepting the fact that this is not a strength of mine, I decided, you know what? I'm going to be one of those moms. I want to be one of those working moms that's just figured it out, that's still figured out how to have enough time and energy to work and maintain her home at the same time. Okay, so let's talk organization and structure goals. Goal number 1, keep my house consistently and regularly cleaned. And what I mean is, I want to be able to keep up with the laundry. I want to be able to keep up with the vacuuming, the sweeping, the dusting. And in general, I just want to keep stuff off of the floor everywhere all the time. Goal number 2 is to organize storage spaces. And by storage spaces, I mean like the pantry, the linen closets, the coat and clothes closets. Do you remember that movie, Sleeping with the Enemy? That's how I want my storage spaces to look. Call me crazy, but I love the look of organized and structured storage spaces. Goal number 3, get rid of all clutter. I'm pretty sure you've heard of this book. If not, my mother-in-law was gracious enough to give it to me for my birthday. The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, The Japanese Art of Decluttering and Organizing by Marie Kondo. I'm about halfway through this book already, and as soon as I finish it, I'm going to do a book review, and I'm also going to document my journey following all of the steps in this book. Okay, so let's talk about some tips that I already started implementing a couple months ago to get my life and my home a little more structured and organized. Now, in the job that I have, there are consistently a lot of different high priority items that are always kind of due around the same time. So I found that in order to keep up with all those items, I really had to use a calendar to block out sections of my day to meet all of those items. So then I thought to myself, you know what? Why don't I take that same practice and bring it home? A couple months ago, when I woke up and said, it's time to fix my life, it's time to get more organized and structured, I started using my phone to help me. Now, I'm not an iPhone user, sorry. Never have been, never will be. I'm a Samsung girl, but I'm pretty sure you iPhone users have something like this on your phones. I started using the calendar on my phone to be able to structure and organize my evenings and my weekends to make sure that I get everything done that I want to get done. The first step for me was as soon as I got a single thought in my head of something around the house that needed to be done, I would open up the Notes app in my phone and write it down. And I started doing this because I have 50,000 thoughts running through my head every 90 seconds. And 98% of those thoughts leave my brain and I completely forget about them. So I learned that as soon as I get a thought about something that I really, really want to get done, I have to write it down and just get it out of my brain. Then I schedule about 5 to 10 minutes for myself after the kids are in bed and right before I'm about to go to sleep. And then I open up the calendar app on my phone and I take everything that I wrote down in my notes and I transfer it into my calendar. So here's a really cool example of a schedule that I laid out for myself a few Saturdays ago. As you can see, I added in every task that I wanted to accomplish during that Saturday, and I blocked out how much time I wanted to devote to each of those tasks. Now, I didn't pressure myself to stick to the exact timetable that I laid out, but what I did was I used this to keep me on track so that when I got to the end of my Saturday night, I didn't think to myself, you know what? all the stuff I could have done today, I didn't get anything accomplished. So just to recap, take a look around your house, see the things that need to get done, whether it's doing a load of laundry, sweeping and mopping your kitchen, or if you know there are errands you have to run, like going grocery shopping or running to the post office. I would suggest first either using your phone or using just a standard pad and paper to write down all of those tasks that you want to get done. And then again, either use the calendar app on your phone, or if you have a regular calendar at home, if you have one of those dry erase board calendars, look ahead to the days of the weeks that you want to get those particular tasks done, and then block out times during those days to solely devote to those particular tasks. So if you're someone like me, if you're consistently unorganized and unstructured and just sort of floating about your day trying to get things done, why don't you give this a try and tell me what you think about it? If you decide to give it a try, please let me know how it works for you, and then I'll also keep you updated on how it's helping me organize and structure my home and my life. That's it for now. Thanks so much for watching, and please be on the lookout for more videos on the other areas of Operation Fix My Life, from ordinary to extraordinary. I'll see you next time.